Hi! Let's keep reading Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Last time, everyone was getting really excited for Mr. Bingley's ball at Netherfield Park. But Mr. Collins has asked Elizabeth for her hand in the first 2 dances. And Elizabeth has a bad feeling that he might ask her for her hand in marriage. Ugh. Let's keep reading and find out more. Chapter 18. Everyone arrives at the ball, but Elizabeth is dismayed to find out that Mr. Wickham is nowhere to be seen. She had hoped to dance with him, but his friend Mr. Denny tells her that Wickham isn't coming because Mr. Darcy is here. Things get worse for Elizabeth. She has to dance twice with Mr. Collins, and he's so clumsy. But after she dances with him, who should come up and ask for a dance but Mr. Darcy? And what's more, he took her so much by surprise in his application for her hand that without knowing what she did, she accepted him. Elizabeth and Darcy are finally going to dance. But remember, Elizabeth hates Darcy, and Darcy loves Elizabeth. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? Anyway, they take their positions and begin to dance in silence. Neither of them knows what to say. But she's still angry at him for Wickham's sake, and she decides it would be the greater punishment to her partner to oblige him to talk. So she compares Mr. Darcy to herself. We are each of an unsocial, taciturn disposition, unwilling to speak unless we expect to say something that will amaze the whole room. He denies it, but I think she might be right, don't you? Anyway, eventually the dance ends and Miss Bingley takes Elizabeth aside and tells her not to trust Mr. Wickham. Although personally, I wouldn't trust Mr. Darcy as far as I can throw him. Who do you trust, Wickham or Darcy? Anyway, after everyone has danced, they all sit down to supper, and Mrs. Bennet embarrasses Elizabeth by hoping that Jane and Mr. Bingley will get married. She says it so loudly that even Mr. Darcy can hear. Mary then sings a song for everyone, even though she's not very good. Aww. And Mr. Collins introduces himself to Mr. Darcy and gives a ridiculously long and boring speech. Ugh. Eventually, the Bennets leave. It's such a shame. Elizabeth had hoped to spend the evening with Mr. Wickham dancing, but she leaves absolutely mortified, which is a word that here means totally ashamed. I wonder what will happen next. I'm Seth Bentley from the Idol Tutor Studio. Join me next time and we'll read more together. I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.